Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that looks easy, but it really hurts. My name's Kevin Hogan. I am a trainer by day and an animator by night. I've had a lot of films that have been played at film festivals throughout the world. I've had films distributed, and recently I've had to stop animating due to severe tendonitis and early signs of carpal tunnel. Very few people, if any people, understand my passion for animation and why I'm so driven to do it. They just look at it as some light hobby that I can just kind of put aside and just do something else right now while my body recovers. Will a cook ever be happy not cooking? Will a runner ever be happy sitting in a wheelchair? I don't see how I can be happy if I can't do something that I love. It's already been a year. How much longer can this go on for? When the COVID-19 pandemic started, I just went ahead and put together a quick workstation at home. I started training from home and animating from home too. I thought it was just going to be for a couple of weeks or maybe a month or two. I think most people were probably thinking that. Nobody thought a year later we would still be doing the same exact stuff. Unfortunately, when I was doing all this work from home, it was not an optimal setup. I was working tons of hours at my job, and I was grateful to do it because, quite frankly, a lot of people were losing their jobs at that time. I also was dedicating a lot of my free time to animating because, quite frankly, I didn't want to think about what was going on around me. I was scared. In fact, although COVID is not a good thing, it was almost a blessing at first for my animation because I was able to get my work into some really great festivals. I was able to get a work accepted into several different museum collections that were addressing the COVID-19 pandemic. And I was also able to get some work distributed on new streaming channels that popped up. So at first I thought maybe this is almost a benefit to me. Little did I know that I was slowly but surely ripping apart my arms. Terrible tendonitis went up and down my arms, starting from the shoulders all the way down to my fingertips. I was also told that I likely have carpal tunnel, but because there isn't enough evidence of nerve damage, they can't do any surgery right now. So when I tell people that I've got tendonitis, they look at me like, boo-hoo, so what? And to a degree, I don't blame them. I mean, there are people who are literally dying from COVID-19, so who am I to complain? At the same time, I can't play with my son the way that I used to. It hurts crawling around on the ground with my little 4-year-old. It hurts when I pick him up, and I can't do the thing where I chuck him up in the air like I used to, and it's painful. And I can't make my films, which is the thing that gives me the most joy. I can't put my ideas out there so that people can understand me better. I'm not exactly the most social person in the world. So this has been my way of reaching out to the world. I feel like I can't be a dad. I can't be myself. I feel like I'm just nothing. A personal contact has apparently contracted COVID, so I'm going to be going to get a test done today. I've been going to PT, and unfortunately I can't go and do that now because I'm in quarantine. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep doing all of my exercises. 1, 2, 3. I'm about to go get the COVID test. Certainly nothing cartoony about this. Moments like this put things in perspective, huh? My test came back negative. Being a fan of classic animation, there's this Fleischer cartoon from the 1930s called Play Safe. And there is this kid that's on a train track and this dog that just loves him so much that he's just fighting to break free from a tree that he's strapped to, and he's rushing over to save the kid from an oncoming train. And the dog is just moving at super speed, just beyond physics, because his love and compassion for the child is greater than anything else. And as I think about that old cartoon, I think about the coronavirus and the fact that I've been so distracted by my arms and my lack of art that maybe I forget my kid. Maybe I'm not running over and taking care of him and focusing on him. Maybe he should be my focus right now. I do need to keep doing these exercises, but now I'm doing it for my son. Don't get me wrong, I still want to do animation, but at the end of the day, it's all about priorities at this point. Namaste. Don't get me wrong, I still want to animate. It's still something that's a passion for me. But you know what? I always had the best fun when my son did it with me.
Betsy what? Who are you? I am your boss. You're kidding me. I own you.
So I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to get better so I'm stronger so that I can be there for him, crawling on the floor, taking care of him, making sure that my son is safe at this time. You know, to a certain degree, I think I was right. I have benefited from COVID a little bit. It's making me stronger.